This is the second. Bottom two. Okay, trying to get things coordinated here, as you can see on the scoreboard there. Thanks for joining us, everybody, by the way. This Tampa Bay USSSA Sports Network's broadcast of the 12U Championship, the Snowball fight. We're already in the second inning. Pirates lead at 3-2. Burn have a runner on first base after just getting a walk issued. And we will try to stay on top of the stats here for this one, as we're just getting underway as far as broadcast goes. So anyway, thank you all for joining us. This is our last game of the day, and we'll get things coordinated and set up here shortly. Number 5 is up for the Burn. So 2 balls, 1 strike to number 5. What number batter is he? 9. And all right, so number five reaches on a walk. And just bear with me here, folks. Just trying to get, that's Gannon. Coming up is Evan, and he'll be followed by Reed. Do you want, what's the current outs? 2? Okay. Oops. All right, so 2 down. Evan is number 10. He'll be stepping in. He's also batting 10th. On deck is Reed, and he's number 23. So this is the second inning. I don't know what they did in the first, as we were finishing up the 11U Championship. What a finish on that. So if you get a chance to go back and watch that finish, please do, because it was an exciting finish to that one.
Good job, Jay!
All right, so there's a runner on second. Do you guys know who's down on second base for them? Who's on second for them? Second base for them, the runner.
Jordan is at second.
And
Is at first.
and Jordan is the number 8 batter?
Jordan is number 8.
Okay. Thank you. All right, so Jordan's at second. So runners at first and second, two outs. And the pitch. Called strike. And I believe it's a 2-1 count. I think. So 2 balls, 1 strike, I think. We'll see. To Evan. And that is correct. Thank you, Blue. And 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on. Bottom of second. And Pirates lead at 3-2. Ball, and it is a full count.
Slight miss, Jake.
Good spot, 10.
Oh, strike 3, and that is 3 outs. All right, so now we're heading over to the top of the inning, but we're going to try to get the lineups squared away here. So
For their side.
all right, Jordan, Jake.
When he was holding them high for us, it was all right. I'm sorry. I can't stand it, though. That is not. I'll go sit up in my house.
All right, so that's going to move us to the top of the third. All right. So I think we're set. And that is Connell, right? T-Cats is Connell, right? Sorry to interrupt. T-Zach? Yeah, thank you. Kike is easy, but that name's hard. All right. All right, folks, here we go with the top of the third. First pitch, called strike on Caleb. So no one count, no balls, one strike. Pirates maintain a 3-2 lead. There's a foul ball, and it's going to be 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes to Caleb. So called strike 3, and that's 1 out. So 1 down. Jameson is pitching for you guys, right? All right, it's a ball low to Connell. So again, I don't have the stats early on because we were still finishing up the 11U game. There's a ball, and it's 2-0. So 2 balls, no strikes to Connell. Pirates maintain a 3-2 lead here in the top of the third. And the pitch. And it's ball 3. So 3 balls to Connell. And that's ball 4. So 4 straight balls. Connell's on first, brings Ben up. So Ben Royer steps in. I don't know who the pitcher is yet for the burn, which I'll get that shortly. Called strike, I think.
Let's go, Ben.
Let's get a clarification on the count in just a moment. And it might be 0-2 on Ben. Let's see. It is. It's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. 1 out. Connell's down at first. 33 is pitching for the burn. There's a ground ball to third base. He tries to barehand it. Can't come up with it. And Ben is safe at first base. We're going to charge an error to the third baseman on that one. So runners on first and second. Nobody out. So pitching for, I don't know who 33 is. So we'll find out in a minute who that is. So Kike steps in. Called strike. And it's an 0-1 count. Yeah, thank you. So I believe it's a 1-1 count on Kike. Chase is the pitcher. There's ball low, and it's 2-1 to Kike. Sorry, one more question. Is that Evan behind the plate, number 10? Jordan? No. Jordan? Okay. There's the ball in the dirt. And it's 3-1. What's his number? It's 10? Yeah, what's... Okay. And it's ball high, and that's a walk, and that loads the bases for the Pirates. Yes, I think Evan was 10 when I was looking earlier, so, okay. Sorry, I'm trying to get everything for the broadcast, so, okay. All right. Can I borrow you guys for 5 more numbers? Because on the score sheet over there, they didn't have it, so, Ryder?
Ryder is at third right now. 7.
7, okay. It says tweet. Does that make sense? Does that make any sense? Oh, Truitt. All right. Yeah, I remember that now. Okay. Do you remember his number? It's 12. Okay. Caden. AJ. And Jake. 4. All right. Awesome. Thank you so much. All right. So we got Jordan behind the plate, Chase on the mound for the burn. There's a ball outside, and I think it's a 1-0 count. I think that's the first pitch to Trevor. Bases loaded, 1 out. Fly ball, just foul out of play. And it finally came down. I thought it wasn't going to come down. It was stuck in the tree. It finally does, and I believe it's a 1-1 count.
Come on, Trevor, hit it hard.
All right, so 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Bases loaded. Pirates lead it by 1. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. And strike 2. Swing and a miss, and that is 2 outs. All right, so stepping in is Jameson. All right, so Jameson steps in, and he is the pitcher right now for the Pirates. And number think 17's the catcher, but we'll double check that in a few minutes. That's ball 1 to Trevor, or I'm sorry, to Jamison. So 1 ball, no strikes. 2 outs, bases loaded. And this 12U championship, the Snowball fight tournament here in Dunedin, Florida. This is our last game of the tournament that we're covering on the Tampa Bay USSSA Sports Network. Sponsored by VisitStPClearwater.com and Tampa Bay USSSA. And here's the pitch. Ball low, and it's 2-0. So 2-0 to Jamison. And the pitch. There's a ground ball. Foul. And it's going to be 2-1. All right, it's a 2-2 count now. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs, top of 3. Pirates have a 1-run lead. Foul ball, and we'll do 2-2 again. Thank you. And here's the 2-2. Ball 3. So full count, bases loaded. Runners are going. So Chase gets the sign. He comes set and delivers the payoff pitch. Ball 4. And the Pirates extend their lead. And the bases remain loaded. All right, so 4-2 lead now for the Pirates here in the top of the 3rd. Reeves steps in. Ball high. So 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Bases remain loaded here in the 3rd in the 12U championship game. Foul ball, and it's a 1-1 count. Chase gets the sign, sets, and delivers. Called strike, and it's 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 2 outs registered this inning so far in the top of the 3rd has been strikeouts. Chase has given up 3 walks and 1 run. Of course, there was an error on the 3rd baseman. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that is 3 outs. So they get 1 run, no hits, 1 error, and 3 left on. At the end of 2.5, it's the Pirates 4, the Burn 2. All right, coming up in the bottom of the 3rd inning is going to be Reed, and then back to the top of the order with Brody and Chase. Say again? No, I broadcast live on YouTube and Facebook for USSSA and Tampa Bay USSSA, and it stays up there. We do highlight videos.
So what's the website? I can look at it later on.
Yeah, absolutely. It's Tampa Bay. It's on just Google Tampa Bay USSSA Sports Network, and then you got it. Yeah, Absolutely. So I didn't get over till late because I had to finish up the 11U game. And this went in the last center, and I looked up like, oh my gosh, so now the game's over already. Say again?
I'm telling my daughter.
Oh, okay, fantastic. Tampa Bay.
Hey, go to Tampa Bay.
USSSA, so USSSA
USSSA
Sports Network.
Sports Network.
You just Google that.
Google that.
Yeah, never pay attention to that. All right, so Tampa Bay USSSA Sports Network. Yes. All right, so behind the plate is Trevor McClintock. Jameson is still on the mound for the Pirates. All right, so here we go. There's a ball, just a little high and inside to Reed, and that's a 1-0 count to Reed. So 1 ball, no strikes. Called strike, and it is a 1-1 count. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball just a little bit low, and it makes it a 2-1 count. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Ball just a little out, and it makes it 3-1. So 3-1 is the counts. 3 balls, 1 strike. And pitch. Called strike. Ball 4, and Jameson issues a walk to start things off here in the bottom of the 3rd. That brings up Brody. So Jameson checks his runner at first. That is Reed. Comes set and delivers. Fake bunts, and well, you're squaring the bunt, and he pulled back because it was a ball. And so it's a 1-0 count to Brody. It's a pitch, called strike, throw down to second, and he is safe. It's a good throw down. The runner was just a little faster. And it's a 1-1 count. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Here in the bottom of the 3rd. And the pitch. It's a bunt back up to the pit to Jameson. Jameson fields it, throws over to first. And they got him at first. What a play. That was very close at first base. But they do get him. So 1 down. That does move over. So we'll chalk that up as a sacrifice bunt. That moves Reed over to 3rd, and he represents the 3rd run for the burn. So now stepping in is Chase. It's a fly ball, deep fly ball in the left field. That's going out of here. 2-run shot, and this one's tied up, folks. 2-run homer for Chase, and we have a 4-4 ball game. All right, so it's all tied up here. Nobody out. I'm sorry, 1 out. I didn't clock that. Sorry about that. So 1 out. And we got a pitching change. Coming up here, I'll get you who that change is momentarily. This is Doc, Tampa USSSA Sports Network. We'll be right back. All right, we're back at the pitching change. That's ball one. After the two-run blast by Chase there. So on the mound's Carter for the Pirates. And registered 2 balls now to Ryder. So 2-0 count, 2 balls, no strikes on Ryder. It's a fly ball to center field. That one's gone too. Back-to-back home runs by the Burn, and now they've claimed a lead, 5-4. Wow, what an interesting bottom of the third. Needless to say, back-to-back shots, a 2-run shot, 1-run shot by the Burn. And it is a 1-run game in favor of the Burn. Ball a little low, and it's a 1-0 count. So 1 ball, no strikes to Truitt. Caden's on deck. Again, I don't have the stats on those guys or anybody previous to their first at-bats on the broadcast because we were doing the 11U championship and ran over a bit. I think it's 2-0 now. Called strike. And I believe it's 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike to Truitt. So line shot into left field. That's going to get down for a hit. And he's trying to stretch it into 2, and he will. Truitt goes in with a stand-up double to extend the inning here with only 1 out. And that brings in Caden. AJ's on deck. Carter checks his runner at second. He's back in time. And here's Bach, and that will move Truitt to third.
Can't come set twice, kid.
So no pitch so far to Caden, as that one was a balk. And the pitch. Ball low, and it's a 1-0 count. So 1 ball, no strikes to Caden. Truitt's on third base. It's a 5-3 lead for the Burn after a 2-run shot and a solo homer. Or 5-4, my bad. Sorry about that. 5-4. Ball 2, so 2-0. 5-4 lead. So Burn was trailing by 2. They tied it and then took the lead. And here's the 2-0 delivery. Ball 3. So 3 balls, no strikes.
Got it, Joel.
Oh, 3-1, sorry. 3 balls, 1 strike. And here comes the 3-1. So line shot into left field, and nice catch by the left fielder. What a catch out there by the left fielder. Diving catch. A run, tags, and scores. That was Will, you said? So Will, nice catch out there in left field. And that's 2 down. But another run crosses for the Burn, and it's 6-4. AJ steps in with Jake on deck. And his pitch on the inside corner called strike. And it's a 0-1 count to AJ.
That was beautiful, kid.
Nice catch by Trevor on the foul ball there, and that ends the inning. That's one of the hardest balls to catch in baseball. And that'll do it for the Burn in the bottom of the third. So they do put up 3 runs on 3 hits. No errors. But actually nobody on base. So at the end of 3, it's the Burn 6, the Pirates 4. As we go to the 4th inning, for the Pirates, it's going to be Andrew, Carter, and Will. This is Doc, the Tampa Bay USSSA Sports Network. We'll be back in a moment. All right, so Andrew steps in to lead things off here in the called strike in the top of the 4th. No balls, 1 strike. There's a line shot a deep drive into center field. Nice catch by the center fielder. Wow. Some great catches in the outfield. Who was that? Brody? All right. Nice catch out there by Brody on that one because that one was going long. So Ryder is actually the new pitcher for the Burn. Andrew definitely took it for a ride, but the batter... yeah, that one... Wasn't expecting that one.
Chain link doesn't make you stop flinching.
I know, exactly. Especially when it's coming right at me, right? All right, ball one to Carter. It's called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, good Carter. All you got to do is swing.
That would, so Andrew took it deep, and what a catch out there by Brody in center field. It's ball two. It's a 2-1 count. So 2 balls, 1 strike. All right, Ryder looks in, gets a sign. Comes set. And delivers. Ball 0. And it's 3-1. So Jordan is still behind the plate, though, for the burn. And here's the 3-1 from Ryder. Ball 4. And Carter's on with a 1-out walk. All right, so here we go. It's kind of wormy. All right, so here we go. So Carter's down at first. Will steps in, called strike. And Carter's still second, but a nice throw down by Jordan. That was very close. But nonetheless, he is safe. And it's called strike on Will. So no balls, 1 strike. Carter at second. And the pitch. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out here. My apologies for not registering that, folks. It is now registered. And here we go. It's a ground ball to third. Third baseman catches it across the diamond. And that gets past the first baseman on the throw. That's going to score 1 run. And Will goes into second base. So we'll charge an error to the third baseman for that one. That allows Will to go to second, and Carter scores. So that makes it a 6-5 game on the error throw. That brings Brian into the batter's box. It's called strike, and it's no 1 count. So no balls, 1 strike. 1 run in. Will's down at second base. Ryder checks his runner. He's back. Gets a sign, comes set, and delivers. It's a line shot. Nice dive by the second baseman. Wow, double play. Unbelievable. Try to see if I can figure out who that was. Number 9. Incredible play. And that's Caden out there. Wow. Unbelievable. Wow. So that's going to take me a minute to get everything processed here for that one. All right. Two really good plays there by the defense of the Burn. The Pirates do get one. And they get it on no hits, though. One error and nobody left. At the end of 3.5, it is 6-5. Okay, Let's see here. Coming up for the burn in the bottom of the fourth is going to be Jake, Jordan, and Gannon. I don't know what Jordan did. However, everything picked up when we got here from Gannon. He walked his first time up. And I also don't know what Jake did his first time up. So some really great plays here defensively for the burn that prevented some extra runs from coming in for the Pirates. And we'll go to the bottom of the fourth. So coming up is going to be Jake as he steps in. Carter's still on the mound for it's called strike, and it's an 0-1 count. So no balls, 1 strike to Jake. Carter's still on the mound. Trevor is still behind the plate. Foul ball, and it's going to be an 0-2 count now to Jake. So no balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And that is 1 out. So 1 down. Jordan steps in. When we joined last time, Jordan was already on second base. Gannon is on deck, and like I said, he walked his last time up. And the pitch. Ball up. And it's a 1-0 count to Jordan. So 1 ball, no strikes here in the bottom of the fourth. And the pitch. Ground ball to first. Fielded cleanly by Jamison. And that is 2 down.
That's what you do. That's what you do, 12. Come on. Hey, have a little fun.
That brings in Gannon. On deck is Evan. Evan struck out looking his last time up. And here's the pitch. Called strike. And it's an 0-1 count. So no balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. So a fly ball out in the left center. Left fielder's on it. Makes the catch. I believe that was Will. And that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. And at the end of 4, it's a 6-5 ball game in favor of the burn. All right, so we're going to go here to the top of the 5th for you. That's going to bring up Caleb, who struck out looking his last time up. And back to the top of the order with Connell, who walked, and Ben, who reached on error by the third baseman. Connell also scored back in the 3rd inning. This is Doc, the Tampa Bay USSSA Sports Network. We'll be right back.
You were sneaking up on it. I was trying. You were too ahead. We thought you were counting mid-innings.
I did that too, but you caught up to it, so it didn't work. I tried though. What you got for a score?
5-6. Down. Sorry, 5-6 down. Tight.
All right, so Caleb slips up to the batter's box.
Caleb. Just like the Cages kid.
And here's the first pitch. Ball high. The rider's still on the mound, and Jordan's still behind the plate. And it's a 1-0 count to Caleb. And the pitch. Well, just a little bit out, and it's 2-0, so 2 balls, no strikes. Here in the top of the 5th, Pirates trail by 1. And the pitch. Ball low. So a 3-0 count now to Caleb. And here comes the 3-0. Called strike. And it's 3-1.
Just like the Cages kiddo. You got this.
So 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. Ball 4. And Caleb's on with a leadoff walk here in the top of the 5th. Now brings back to the top of the order with Connell. He walked and scored his first time up, and Ben, who reached on an error, his first time up. So we'll see if there's a pitching change. There is a pitching change. We'll see who that is here. So number 9, Caden's coming in to pitch. All right. Close, very tight game here. That finished the 11U game where the Steel led most of that game. The Roos kept chipping away. They finally took a lead, the 2-run shot, which put them up 9-6. They had taken the lead 7-6 with the score by Kip. And it was 9. The 2-run shot made it 9-6. And then in the top of the 6th, the Steel put up 3, tied it, went to the bottom of the 6th. The Roos finally scored one with 2 outs and ended the game on a deep drive fly ball to center field. So it was a great finish. It ended up being 10-9, and this one's 6-5. Nice snag by the first baseman as Caden is checking his runner. I think we'll find out here in a second. It's either 1-0 and 2 or 2-0. I think it's 2-0, but I won't swear to it. We'll see. Called strike. And it might be 1-1, or it could be 2-1. We'll see. It is 1-1. Okay, I was right. All right, 1 ball, 1 strike. And Caden checks the runner. Runner's back. Looks like he's hurt. There's the pitch. Ball low. And it's 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike. I guess he's okay. Looked like he was cramping or something down there at first base. The runner looked like he was hurt. There's a long shot into left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. That gets away from the left fielder. And that moves Caleb over to third. And Connell goes into second base. So we'll give it a single and error on the left fielder that allows the Connell to go to second, and Caleb to go to third. All right, so runners at second and third, nobody out. Ben steps in. And on deck is Kike, who walked his last time up. It's a ball low. And it's a 1-0 count. So time runs at third. Go ahead runs at second for the Pirates. Caden gets signed, gets set, delivers. Throw home. So everybody's safe. The Pirates just tied it. The catcher Jordan thought it was a force out, because the bases were not loaded. And we'll see what happens here. But as of right now, it's 6-6. All right, so nobody out. It is a tie ball game, as Caleb did score. All right, so everything's straight down now, I think. Connell was at third. And that was a fielder's choice by Ben. He puts him on first. So runners at first and third. Still nobody out. One run across. It's a tie ball game. Kike steps in. Caden steps back off the mound. Jordan now is going out to talk to his pitcher. Make sure they're all on the same page. Ben's at first. Connell's at third. Caleb scored on that last play. And here is the first pitch to Kike. Ball low, and gets away from Jordan. And it's a 1-0 count. That allows Ben to go to second. So runners on second and third. Intentionally walking Kike. So now base is loaded. Trevor steps in. Trevor's last time up struck out. And he'll be followed by Jamison, who's on deck, who walked his last time up. And here's the pitch from Caden. That's ball in the dirt. Nice block by Jordan. And it's a 1-0 count. So 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch. There's a line side out of the right center field. That's going to get down. That's going to the fence. And that's going to score. Ooh, at least that scores 2. And they get Trevor at first base. So 1 down. That moves Kike to third. So we're going to give a single to Trevor. But it was a 4-3 out, as he got too far off the base, and they got him at first base. That scored Connell and Ben. And it's an 8-6 ball game. So Kike's in at third. Jameson steps in. That's ball low. Jordan does a good job keeping the ball in front of him. So it's a 1-0 count. And it's the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Snapped by the shortstop. He throws home. And he's out at home. It's a nice play by the shortstop. All right, so fielder's choice by Jameson puts him on first. They got Kike at home, which is 2 outs. That brings in Reeves with Jameson at first. Caden gets the sign, delivers. So it's a 1-0 count, 1 ball, no strikes. It's a fly ball just over the second baseman. That drops in for a hit. Jameson's at second, and Reeves is on with a single. So runners are first and second with 2 outs. That brings in Andrew, who flew out to the center fielder. A great play by the center fielder. Took that one deep. And Carter's on deck, who walked and scored. And here is the first pitch. It's a ground ball in the hole in between third and short. And that's going to score Jameson. And that makes it 9-6. So an RBI single for Andrew. And that loads the bases. Or I'm sorry, no it does not. That brought in Jameson. My bad, everyone.
Carter, have some fun, dude.
So it's 9-6, 2 outs. Carter steps in. Pop fly, foul right here in front of the plate. Nice catch by Jordan to end the inning. And that is it. So the Pirates in the 5th, they get 5 runs on 3 hits. Just double checking errors here. No errors that I caught. I'm sorry, it was 1 error in left field. And they left 2 on base. All right, so at the end of 4.5, it's Pirates 9, Florida Burns 6. Coming up in the bottom half of the 5th is going to be Evan, Reed, and then back to the top of the lineup with Brody. So Evan struck out looking his first time up. Reed walked and scored, and Brody got a sacrifice bunt. This is Doc, Tampa USSSA Sports Network. We'll be right back. All right, so here we go. Evan steps in. Carter's still on the mound. Trevor's still behind the plate. Curveball, strike 1. And It's an 0-1 count to Evan. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. And the pitch. It's a ball up. And it's 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pop foul out of play. And it's going to be 1-2 again. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Evan, and here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And that is 1 out. So 1 down. That brings up Reed. He walked and scored his first time up.
Hey, 12. Time to have fun. Let's do it.
Called strike, and it's an 0-1 count. No balls, 1 strike. And here's the 0-1. That's a ball up. And it's a 1-1 count. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Reed. And the pitch. Ball just off the plate, and it's 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike. It's a ball up, and it's 3-1. So 3 balls, 1 strike.
Hey, give away nothing. Give away nothing.
1 down. And here comes a 3-1. And Reed is on with a 1-out walk here in the bottom of the 5th.
Trevor, take off Carter's head on the throw. He's going to go first pitch.
So Brody steps in. Again, he sacrificed bunt to move Reed previously over to third base.
Let's go, guys.
Runner gets a big lead over there at first, and he's back. Dropped by Jamison. But the runner is safe anyway. And the pitch. There goes the runner. There's a line shot into left field. That's getting down for a base hit. Nice stop by the left fielder. Ball gets in, and they check the. Andrew snags it, and Reed's at third, and Brody is on with a. We'll give him a double on that one because he probably would have made it anyway into second, just based on where the ball went to. So stand-up double for Brody, and that puts Reed on third. So 2 runners on, and they intentionally walk Chase. Now Chase hit the 2-run homer last inning. Or I'm sorry, back in the 3rd. That gave the lead, or tied up the game rather. Called strike on Ryder. Ryder followed that with another home run, so it was back-to-back home runs, and gave the lead to the Burn for the first time. And here's the pitch. Ground ball, foul off the plate. Right, actually hit his leg, I guess. And it's an 0-2 count, so no balls, 2 strikes. And the 0-2. Ball up, and it's 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Ryder. Bases loaded, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, and that's 2 outs. So 2 down. Bases remain loaded. You have Reed down at third. You have Brody at second, and Chase at first.
Left side. Let's go.
Truitt stepping in now. He doubled and scored his last time up. Ball high. So it's a 1-0 count. So 1 ball, no strikes to Truitt. And the pitch. It's a ground ball to third. Fielded by Andrew. Across the diamond. And that is 3 outs. So the Pirates get out of that one unscathed. So no runs, but they did get 1 hit. No errors. And 3 left on base. At the end of 5, it's Pirates 9, Burns 6. All right, so far in this game, at this point, that is so the Burns been pretty efficient. That was the only inning they given stranded that many runners, and that was 3. All right, coming up in the top of the 6th for the Pirates, it's going to be Will, who reached on an error by a third baseman his first time up, and then Brian, who lined out to second. That was the play where I think it was Caden that dove, made the catch, and doubled Will off at second base. Ended that inning. And then Caleb, who struck out looking and walked. All right, so this is Doc, the Tampa USSSA Sports Network. We'll be right back. All right, so here we go. Will steps in. And let's see. Oh, there's actually, Caden is still on the mound. Foul ball. And it's a 0-1 count now to Will. And Jordan's still behind the plate. And here's the 0-1. That's 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. Foul ball. One ball, 2 strikes. The ball return got knocked off the fence on that one. Or maybe it was already down there. But anyway, he hit it nonetheless. Foul ball. Come right back at us here. And it'll be 1-2 again. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Will. And pitch. There's a ground ball to second. First baseman goes over. There's nobody covering first base. Pitcher tries to get there. And Will beats out the throw. So we're going to give him an infield single on that one. It was fielded cleanly. There was just no one there. And the pitcher had to hustle over. And that puts Will on. Brian steps in. And the pitch. It's a line shot to second base again. Caught by the second baseman. Similar situation. That's 1 down. So Caleb steps in. And the pitch. Ground ball, third base. Nice stop by the third baseman. Just couldn't come up with it. But he prevented it from going down the line. Nonetheless, we'll give a single to Caleb on that one. There's not much the third baseman could do. But really great play down there by third base. So runners on first and second. That brings in Connell. And the pitch from Caden. That's ball up and outside. That's going to be 1-0. So Connell, on the stats that I have, he's walked and singled. And he reached second on the error by the left fielder. And here's the pitch from Caden. Ground ball up the middle. That gets past the diving shortstop. That's going to score another run potentially. Here comes the throw home. It's off the mark. And the Pirates score on the one out single by Connell. So runners at first and second. Ben steps in. Ben reached on air by third base and hit into a fielder's choice. Pop foul ball out of play. And it's an 0-1 count to Ben. And the pitch. Fly ball. That's out in center field. Center fielder's on it. Makes the catch. And that's 2 down. So 2 down. One run across this inning. Make it 10-6 in favor of the Pirates here in the top of the 6th. And the pitch. So Kike couldn't hold up on that one, and it's a 0-1 count. So no balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. Pop fly. Foul territory, and that's just out of play. So Kike has new life with an 0-2 count. So no balls, 2 strikes. Runners at first and second. Got Caleb at second, Connell at first. And the pitch. Call strike 3, and that's 3 outs. All right, so 1 run on 3 hits, actually. And no errors committed, but 2 left on. And at the end of 5.5, it's a 10-6 lead by the Pirates. Oh, sorry. Am I right about that? 5. Yeah. You got 10, right? Okay. All right, so we go to the bottom of the inning. Burn trail by 4. They need at least 4 to tie and take it to extra innings. All right, so coming up for the Burn in the bottom of the 6th is going to be Caden. He'll be followed by AJ and Jake. So Caden sacrificed fly out to left field. And AJ popped out to the catcher. And Jake struck out. So let's see if they can turn it around here to do something here in the inning. This is Doc, the Tampa USSSA Sports Network. We'll be right back.
vicinity.
Almost, Trevor.
Come on, buddy.
All right, Carter's still in the mound. Trevor's still behind the plates. Called strike to Caden to lead things off here in the bottom of the sixth. So it's a 1-1 count now. 1 ball, 1 strike, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. It's a deep drive into left field. That's going back. And nice catch out there by Will in left field. So 1 down. He's made a couple of really good catches out there today for the Pirates. Defense has been pretty stout for both teams in terms of making plays when they need to. AJ steps in and ball outside to him.
Finish, Carter.
Oh, wow, what a play by Carter. Line shot right back at him. And that is 2 outs. Unbelievable. Unreal. So 2 down. Jake steps in. Wow, what a play. The ground ball back to shortstop. Third baseman takes it. Andrew across the diamond. And that is the ball game, folks. The Pirates are your 12U champions for the Snowball Fight Tournament here in Dunedin. Put on by Tampa Bay USSSA and sponsored by VisitStPeteClearwater.com. This is Doc from the Tampa Bay USSSA Sports Network saying thank you all for joining us today for some superb baseball from the 11U and 12U divisions. Again, your final here is the Pirates 10, Florida Burn 6. And we'll be broadcasting live again at the next tournament in late February. So make sure you check us out, like, subscribe, and share our channel. Thanks, everyone, and have a great day.